guys. Welcome to the Mom Voice. This is Lauren and Sarah with episode 56.
Okay, Lauren, I literally have no witty comment to say. I have no notes right now.
I know.
And we are coming into this episode literally through the most surreal 2 weeks of my entire life. It's so bizarre. We did not do an episode last week because obviously we're all on quarantine and
it's just so sad.
COVID.
We missed it and it was weird.
We missed it so bad. But before we even get started, I feel like we need to address that we are together recording.
I know.
We had a couple people reach out to us and kind of share concerns like maybe you shouldn't record at this time or whatever, just to set an example and show that you are social distancing.
Right.
And we are taking it super seriously. And we're going to talk a tiny bit about coronavirus and quarantine and what we have each done personally. We actually kind of have very different experiences.
Yeah, very different. Yeah.
I mean, I think we take it equally as serious, but our situations are just different. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I was thinking today, as we were talking about maybe recording, the episode with Emma Jade. Think back to that.
Oh my gosh. And how new it was.
Yes.
And it was just okay, what is this?
And it was we might just get the flu. We might just have a cold,
and this is a almost complete 180 since then.
Oh my gosh.
We are
I'm
on the other side.
What is happening? This is crazy. And so, we're just going to run through all of that. But I wanted to say we have wiped down everything here. We've sanitized our mics. I mean, we kind of always have the same mic.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's our same germs. But door handles, sanitizer, all the stuff. And then we've been very good at the 6 feet.
Yeah.
We have
sat
kept
across
our
the
distance.
table.
Yeah, we did. So, and we really don't know what we're going to talk about on this episode.
Yeah, this was
Let's
kind of
be
off
honest.
the cuff. We were kind of debating, should we record this week? Should we take another week? Should we give the space that we need to? But then we're like, no, we miss it. We hope people miss it and miss us. And we want to just get out there. And again, like we've said before, be kind of a voice for you to chat along with and be here for.
Share the crazy.
Guys. Yeah, sharing the crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So we literally an hour ago, we're like, let's meet up. Let's go.
Yeah. Because I really missed it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We've
and there's
said this.
there's just so much. This is monumental timing too. And it's such a wild experience that we're experiencing right now. So we've got to document this.
Yeah. Literal history is being made right now. And I mean, you guys, my close group of friends, they know how deep I am to this now. It's so funny because when Emma was sitting here with us, I was so what's going on? And now I'm just so deep into it. Every day I'm watching the totals, all of it, the totals. Oh my gosh. It's terrible for somebody like me. But it's just wild at how everything has shifted. Okay. So let's talk really quick. I want to know, I mean, obviously we've talked a little bit offline, but I want to know how your house, how do you feel like things are going the past 2 weeks? With your children, your husband.
And I feel like everyone says this. It's it's a roller coaster. There's some major highs and okayness and we can do this, and some major lows where it's just crazy, scary, just wild. Every day can be so wild.
Yeah.
So it's I go in waves like most people, and everyone that I talk to close to me is just it's an emotional roller coaster. So it's some good days where, it's almost like a summer day. We're just okay, let's swim, we're going to, watch a show. Hey, let's go on a walk. Dad's home. We're going to grill, watch a movie, go to bed. Sure, that's a fine day.
Yeah.
We're not with other people or out to the movies or anything, but it's that's totally content. And then there's other days where my kids are totally on my nerves. There's nowhere to run, no help in sight really.
Because talk about that. Your husband is still working outside of the home most of the day.
So, and that's where our big difference lies. I mean, we have seen my husband's family, and we have stayed, pretty tied to just a few cousins and my 2 sister-in-laws, and we'll meet up at the park and let them scooter around, or we'll meet up at grandma's in the backyard or whatever. And I know that may totally be looked down upon, but we've just kind of leaned on each other through this, right?
It's just kind of doing that.
Keeping us sane.
Yeah.
But with that said, that's the thing. My day-to-day feels very normal to an extent.
Right.
My husband still is working. He works for an air conditioning company. And so here in Arizona, especially here in April, as it's starting to warm up, they have lots of projects lined up. I mean, churches and hotels and things that they are working on, not to mention maybe house calls and type, needed situations as it's warming up, starting to. And so I don't know. I guess it's on the essential business list,
totally.
And so they're still maintaining business and work. And I'm grateful for that. Hugely grateful, obviously, for the paycheck and for the job and for kind of the consistency. But then at the end of the day, I do get a little nervous of who he's around or what he's touching, what he brings home. And let's be honest, I would love to have dad around a few extra days just to even help me out or whatever. I mean, he's not really, can't obviously work from home. It's not anything computer based or something. So he can't work from home. So if he were to ever be home, it would be like having dad home and that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But that's where my norm is
You're
kind of still day to day. Dad leaves in the morning. I'm entertaining the kids. We do a little bit of school, try to make it through the afternoons. Let's swim, let's walk, let's hike, do something. Dad's home. And then it's wrapping up the day. So, but yours is so different
mine
than
is
me.
so different. So, my husband did transfer this week to working from home. He's in finance for a home builder. And I work full time, on a virtual kind of online based business too. So it has been, but we chose this week to not have any childcare come in the house just for various reasons. So we have been the 5 of us now are home. My husband's home all day. I've been transitioning to spending more time with him literally than I have since we were dating. Yeah. And that's weird to say.
Yeah.
But it's so true.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so true. And we'll talk about this a little bit more. I think I know where we want to go with this, but it's just been an interesting process. I mean, I think the first couple of days there was annoyances and no, this is my territory. I'm here with the kids all day.
I would think it's the other way around. Hey, dad's here. This is fun. Exciting to see you every day. And then it starts to get real annoying.
I think it is, but we did have to have a little bit of a come to Jesus.
Sure.
No. I'm not going to do everything. I'm not going to work full time and let you work full time. And then I'm not going to be mom and house cleaner and doing the laundry and the cooking and all the other stuff. We're going to have to split some stuff up here.
Yeah, teamwork.
For this to all operate okay, you know what I mean? And so I feel we kind of worked out those differences and through some discussion, if you want to say, not fights, but
absolutely.
Some discussion. But I do think this week, and Jeremy actually said today, he was today has been the best day of quarantine.
Oh, good.
And you guys, I'm not even kidding. My house, we feel we are in, what is the Lost thing? The show Lost, where they're down in the thing, the hatch. They're down in the hatch. I feel we're in the hatch. Yeah.
I haven't thought about that forever.
No, I feel me and my family are in the hatch.
Well, you guys,
right
mind you, Sarah has been doing a very, very good job at quarantine.
No.
But no, you are. You really have closed the doors to even friends, neighbors,
but not
family.
Not on purpose though. It kind of just fell into that.
Yeah, but you guys have been really restrictive, and that's great. Yeah. That's really what they're asking us to do.
I know, but it's not we set out on this, okay, we're going to lock it down to this, and this 3 weeks ago. It's literally we're just busy and we don't
we're not doing people we're not seeing so
family,
it's not happening.
And then all of a sudden it turned into this more serious thing, and it's okay, well, maybe we should just keep it now, the 5 of us. If we've done it so far, let's just do that.
Yeah.
But I'm not kidding, there have been times where I'm living this alternate reality. I'm just what is happening?
Well,
we've got to get out,
because it's Groundhog's Day. Yeah. And your kiddos, I mean, literally just have each other, which is a really cool and a really weird hard thing too. It's a hard thing to deal with, but then it's probably been so cute to see them just
and so
figure it out.
That is the thing. I feel my kids, because we have talked a lot about too how, for lack of better terms, we've spoiled our children.
Oh yeah.
In that they expect to do things.
Right.
And
what are we doing today? Where are we going?
All the stuff.
And even when you're working, you feel send the sitter to do something fun to occupy them.
Exactly.
It's let's do something.
They have a very scheduled day almost.
Yeah.
I will say, coming into this week, I feel my children have kind of that they've kind of sorry, somebody was coming to the door.
relearned how to like
I know.
play at home.
Yes, that they've kind of just chilled out and that they are not asking me now. There's no expectation of like being entertained anymore.
Yes.
And like the TV's not even on all day.
Yes.
It's literally like,
go find something to do.
They're
go outside.
Use their imagination.
Right.
They played school, like literal school for 2 hours yesterday.
That's so great.
Like things that I did in my childhood that I never thought my children would do. And it's crazy to see.
Isn't it crazy? Because these are the things like you wish for. And here we are forced to do it. And here it is happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really refreshing and it's like awesome to see. Yeah. But then it's like, wow, it took us literally to be locked up from a plague to like really kind of get back to the basics.
I know.
And like we've talked about that a few times of just how this is bringing society back to the basics of like what's really the priority when it comes down to like the crazy, what's important to you and
your
like
family.
Your family, your home, like taking care of each other, like and protecting your extended family, maybe your older parents or grandparents and things like that. It just kind of reminds you like, wow, recenters a lot.
Yeah, totally. Okay. I want to know what is your number one way you're dealing with it? Your quarantine. Like, are you...
Well, there was two things.
Okay. What?
For the first like 2 to 3 weeks. Well, what are we on? Third week?
We're on week 3.
So the first 2 weeks, I was like eating my way through quarantine. And that's the truth. Like, it was like, you guys, let's be real. We're all like nodding right now because the only thing there is to go to the freaking grocery store.
Yeah, totally.
So it's the only joy we find is like, ooh, I'm going to buy the double stuffed Oreos. I never buy them. And I'm going to buy them because they're here and the shelves are empty.
It's all that you can get. There's no fresh stuff.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
So it's like, okay, I'm going to, so like, no, but, and then they're totally like, what's the word?
Funny.
Encouraging us to do takeout.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, keep your local restaurants alive. Order takeout.
Fuel the economy.
Fuel that economy. So literally there were like 3 or 4 nights, like in a week, I was like ordering takeout. I'm like, what is happening to me? It's just like put on the layers. It's like, and it's like, oh gosh. And so like, I actually reined it in this week. I was like, okay, everything feels very out of control. That is something I can control. Like, let's get it in check, Lauren. Like, I'm not even working out.
But wait a minute, is your husband encouraging this behavior?
But the thing is, like, even before this, like, let's be honest, like,
I
there
know.
was just nothing more comforting than like turning on your show and pulling up dessert and just feeling like, oh, we made it through another day.
Well, because we're not drinkers.
Right. We're not drinkers.
I think some people sit down and have a glass of wine.
Absolutely.
We don't.
Right.
And so
it's
we eat our faces off.
Yes. Right. Yeah. It's a chocolate chip cookie.
Yes, exactly.
And so
it's the same addiction.
Yeah,
it's the same hit.
Like, yes. The same, totally.
Yeah.
And so, and even if that's like, oh, okay, we're ordering Thai food, get the kids to bed.
Yeah.
Yes. But like, and so that's where my head was for a few days. And I'm like, gosh, I've really got to get this under control. So that was the first thing. But like the last few days, I've been making healthier choices.
That's good.
And trying to keep it a little more because I'm like, because the thing is, it was kind of like vacation mode. Like you're thinking this is a temporary thing, but now we're very much in like, this is like our long-term future here, and this is what we're dealing with.
Or on the other hand, it's that the vacations all just got canceled, and we can eat our.
Yeah. We're not going to the beach in 3 weeks like we were supposed to be.
I'm not going to be in my swimsuit in a month.
Swimsuit, so bring on the Thai food and In-N-Out. Come on, like, oh my gosh,
like that's where I'm at. I'm like
terrible.
Oh, we can prolong the swimsuit now. Like,
I know.
Oh my
gosh. So that's like my number one. But then I was telling you too, like I've had a little bit of like retail therapy too. Like everyone's on sale. Everyone's having the deals right now.
Wait,
because
are they?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I know that.
Oh, Nordstrom did 25% off the whole store. They've never done that in their lives. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, I thought I talked about it.
Girl, you know all my marketing emails don't come to my regular email.
Yes, I know. I go back and forth.
Wait a minute. Have you already gotten your new email address junked up with junk email?
No. Oh, my junk goes only to my junk, but I check them both.
Okay, good.
So I'll like skim through because there is still old stuff that goes there that I kind of like check in on.
Okay.
So no, but like, oh yeah, everything has a sale right now.
Oh, I'm sure
like.
they do.
Oh,
that makes
maybe
sense.
half off. Like everyone's just, again, trying to fuel economy, keep shopping here, buy something. So I have been looking, you guys, and it's like part of me
What have you been buying?
Well, I've
curious.
taken it upon myself to do a mini little bathroom makeover right now.
Yeah.
So I've been buying a lot for that. But again, it's like I was like, hey, if I can do a little $500 refresh
we'll
here.
Call it a refresh.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gutting my bathroom, but like we're refreshing, restyling a little bit. Like, and so I've been buying stuff for that. Like I bought some planters for outside and some new flowers. And then I bought like just random things that I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
But honestly, they just get bumped to the side. Like, oh, I really want to get new flowers by the door. But next, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So these are things like I actually kind of have had time to
and
do.
Is
Amazon?
Hubs, is he like, whoa, Lauren?
He is kind of like, whoa, pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes.
That's so unlike you, though. Honestly,
it is like, yeah, I know. It's kind of like I'm going through a frenzy. Like I feel like I'm kind of trying to prep for Easter, trying to wrap up some projects, trying to hit.
Or it's the only thing you have control over right now is to like go pick something out and have a project and have control over it.
There is seriously something to be said for retail therapy, though.
Oh,
there is some sort of, like we've talked probably about this, like some sort of adrenaline with a good find and a good price, and you're excited. You feel, so, and even like another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to get a desk in my front room.
Yeah.
And now that we're doing online schooling, like I've been looking at desks. I'm like, I'm just going to finally
pull
the trigger. I'm going to get a desk in my front room for the kids, like all these things. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. What about you? What have you been doing?
No, I feel like it's funny. I usually do go to food. Same thing.
Right.
For some reason, I'm opposite right now, where I find myself not eating like I normally do. It's like almost because I'm on overdrive right now. And like,
I know.
Because typically, let's say it's like a normal day and things are just like stressful in a normal sense, I'll like think about food throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I'll like plan. Oh yeah. I'll be like, okay, what are we going to eat tonight when the kids go to bed? And like, I will literally plan it out and think about it. There's like no time for that right now.
Really? Okay.
No, not right now. I feel like my job is ramped. Like everything is on overdrive. Well, and just the juggling the children too.
Right.
I mean, like I said, we don't have any childcare help right now. So literally my husband and I are tag teaming. I'm working in the morning. I come home. He works in the afternoon. Like if I have a call, we switch, like vice versa. It's just like kind of crazy. And so I feel like we're just like literally on overdrive. And I find myself not even eating till 2:00.
Yeah.
And then I might have like a bigger dinner, but I went out and bought so much food. You guys, I've talked about this on our Corona.
You were stocking up like 3 to 4 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I was.
At least.
And I have literally 6 months of food in my house. And so I feel like, and I'm weirdly cheap. I'm weirdly cheap about some things, okay? When I know that there's food about to go bad, I feel like I have to eat that food.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so for that reason, I'm not ordering I'm like, I got to eat this freaking food now that I bought all of this.
Totally.
And had I known everything was still going to be open and like takeout and everything, obviously I would have done that, but I don't know. And so weirdly enough, I'm not reacting in that sense. My caffeine intake has definitely kicked up. Yeah. Hardcore. I feel like I had cleansed myself a little bit off of Diet Coke. I'm now 100% right back where I was at the beginning of the year when I started my cleanse.
Well, it's a stressful time.
Right?
I mean, if it's like...
And then... On the other hand, we have done so you said you're doing schooling and the schedules and all of that. I'm like the most scheduled person you can ever imagine. That's true, right?
Yeah, she is. She really is.
I'm like so wheels off, Lauren.
I know.
I know
you are.
You guys, today we did schooling for the very first time. And that blows my mind to say that. My daughter...
And you've started online school for 1 week now, since Monday.
Yeah.
And you're just starting on Friday.
So bad.
Yes. Okay.
And I don't know what it is. I do. My daughter is the oldest, and she's the only one in school.
Yeah.
And her and my middle one, they play so good together, and they love each other a lot. And to tear the two of them, like if they're playing and happy and entertaining each other, why am I going to stop that to make her go sit on the computer and do school?
Right. And she's in first grade.
No,
so
I
it's
know,
like,
I know. But still, I'm like, come on. It's like eating at me in the back of my head. So anyway, I feel like I'm totally failing on the reading, the sight words, all of the stuff, all the fluency stuff. I need to like get my crap together. But I'm like the last person who would ever want to be a teacher. I'm saying that right now. I don't mind saying it. I never babysat a day in my life.
I know.
I never wanted to be a teacher. I don't mind saying that.
Yes.
I mean, they're different strokes for different folks. Like you are a teaching degree.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, that's my. You've never heard me say that?
No.
Stop. I say that a lot.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I say it to my husband a lot.
Different
strokes for different folks. Yes.
I like that, guys. That's going to be a meme this week. Why don't I know this one, Sarah?
That's a really old one, actually. But no, I just feel like, everything's just kind of wheels off. My anxiety level is like next level. Off the roof anxiety.
Yes.
We kind of talked about this offline. You guys know I have that, and it's just like,
well, work has been so crazy for you.
It has been crazy.
But I think it's all because Corona. You do think it's Corona?
I think it's like all of it.
Lot, like it is Corona, but then there's just been some prior factors that have like contributed.
It's just busy,
and so then it's just all like together, and then not to mention everything else. Like
it's super busy, but then also like watching the stock market and watching like what the markets are doing.
Fear involved.
And like,
it's just
there's just everything's moving so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Like one day it's like the worst day of the stock market, and then we're having the highest like rise in history, and then it's like 180, and so it just makes your head spin.
Oh, it totally does.
And then, just all the stuff. But yes, that is how I'm dealing. I feel like I'm just like getting through the day to day.
Yeah.
I'm having some mom guilt in regards to like the schooling. But really quick, we are staying on our sleep schedule. I will say that.
Good for you.
And that is the only thing saving my sanity, is that my children are still going to bed at 7:30. And I have to have that.
Yeah.
Like I have to.
Well, because it's so, so do I. And I'm like, but it's so easy to fall into like summer mode of being like, it's fine. A movie. Oh, we're going to play in the yard till, dark. And then, it just, everything gets delayed. And then it's like, and I tell the kids too, yes, we're not going to school, but this is not like party time, summer break, vacation. Like we still have. And so we're 50-50. Some nights it's like into bed. Then there's other nights
but
where
you're
it's
older than me. You have a step older.
We do have a step older than you guys, 10,
and
7,
I see
and 4.
How that happens.
But at the same time, for my sanity, like I need that breather.
Yeah.
Like we've all talked about always with motherhood. But now it's times 2 because it's quarantine. It's all day. We have no relief, no exterior like fun or help. I mean, and even so, like it's not like you can call mom to get some help. Like we're all being really cautious about our older parents too. And so it's like,
totally.
It's a funky time. And so bedtime, we need to step it up there. But with the school thing, don't be so hard on yourself. We talked about it. I know you Instagram talked about it.
Vented.
And a lot of you wrote in and been like, give yourself some grace. Everyone's trying. And I just feel like, and I've said this a million times to Sarah.
You're fine. Keep going.
Was that, okay. Something unplugged. I've said this a million times, Sarah. I feel like we all are just going to have a hall pass in a lot of ways. And not that like, at least in the education field, like all the kids coming into the fall in their next grade, they're all going to be, all the teachers are going to understand that they're a step behind. And there is going to be time for that makeup. And we've got to, work hard and catch up and refocus on the stuff we missed.
Yeah.
Because we are all missing a lot.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy.
And can we just talk about how TV is going to be affected by all of this?
Well, it already is. There's nothing to watch, man. Nothing to watch. Though I've started Tiger King. You were loving it like a week ago, and I finally started it.
Here's my disclaimer with Tiger King. First of all, you have to watch it with somebody, okay? I feel like I've had a few people tell me, I don't get it. I don't understand why people like this so much.
Well, I feel like you got to get a few in.
You have to get a few in, but I think half of the fun with it is like feeding off of who you're watching it with.
And just how
and just being like,
and crazy it is.
What?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, who are these people? Like all the stuff, like
these
talking.
Freaks.
Oh my gosh, you guys, these people. And I said, maybe I don't want to ruin it.
What?
How far are you in?
I'm almost to 4. I think I'm at the end, or maybe I'm in 4.
What's happening roughly?
The Carol stuff hasn't started yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not there yet.
Oh, no.
I know there's some sort of murder thing with
girl.
Carol.
Come
I'm on. He just married his 3rd husband. I'm trying to think. The girl's talking about leaving Doc Antler's Antler place.
He's such a
and just what a bizarre
guy.
It's weird how they're both so bizarre.
Oh my
They're both like polygamous, multiple marriages.
Who are these people?
And like the obsession with the animals, thinking they're so like invincible. They're both
so
it's weird.
Those poor animals.
And it's
you guys.
so well, do you think it's poor animals? Like what's your take on the animal thing?
I hate these people for what they do to the animals.
That they're caging the animals.
I think they're breeding them for money, and it's a business, and they're like treating them horribly. They're not feeding
one
them
more
right.
than the other or both.
I think the doc guy, he has a more sophisticated operation and like he probably feeds them better because he has more revenue coming in the door. But no, I think all of them, I even think Carol. I think Carol's the smartest one out there because she has everybody fooled that she's doing some rescue mission and she's doing the exact same thing.
That's what I'm like, maybe they're going to tell me more, but isn't she doing the same thing? She's not breeding them, but like she's still caging them.
Right. She says that she's giving them a humane way to die, to like live out their life, because apparently the whole thing is like these guys are like shooting them once they get too big, once they get too old, they're euthanizing them and they're putting them down, because when they're young and they're cubs you can like play with them and have people interact with them and like that's where they make their money. But when they get to be 700-pound tigers that they can't deal with and are going to scratch your face off and kill you, like they're shooting them and killing them. And so you'll see that down the road. But like, I think Carol's just like oh my gosh, girl. Carol.
She's a character. They're all characters.
They're all characters. Who are these people?
They
are like made for reality TV is all I have to say.
Yeah.
And I will say this. I said to my husband, I said, Joe, Joe, the main guy, his whole mission in life is to be famous.
Yeah.
His whole mission. Throughout the whole series, you can just feel his only desire in life is to be famous.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's all he wants. I said to my husband, he got it.
Oh yeah.
He's now famous, but for all the wrong reasons.
I heard he's just like beaming from prison.
Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, he's like so
He
thrilled.
made a statement?
Oh, well, I just read like headlines or people.com and stuff that like, he's just so excited. Like he's as famous as he is, even though he's in prison. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I said that to Jeremy. I'm like, this is all he wants. Who cares if he goes to prison?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
all he wants.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta keep
you've
going.
got to finish.
I gotta keep going.
So Tiger King. Oh my gosh. What else have we watched? I feel like, oh my gosh, there's just no TV. And so what does this mean for next season too?
Right,
like,
because all the production
recorded?
is delayed.
Oh.
A lot of production's delayed. We were just talking about Bachelor, you guys, really fast. Because I said to Sarah, I wonder, because we discussed that Claire's the next Bachelorette, and we were kind of like, it's all right. But I
don't think I'm okay with that. Yeah, but whatever.
And I don't think a lot of people are. So I was almost wondering.
An ageist.
I was almost wondering if ABC might just like cancel her season. Be like, okay, we're just going to go on to Bachelor in Paradise.
You guys, people are obsessed with Maddie.
Are they still?
I see her all over social media.
Really?
Yes.
With who or what?
Just popping up in my feed all the time.
Really?
On the Explore page.
Oh, I haven't
her
noticed
and her TikToks.
Yeah,
all the time.
I did see her do a TikTok.
She's got all the TikToks.
Oh my gosh, can we just talk about TikTok for a minute?
I don't know anything about it. I'm old. I don't know.
Well, I don't get it either. I have played around in the app. I did a TikTok with my sister-in-law and it took us forever to figure it out.
What do you mean? It's hard to use?
Yeah, it's not user-friendly.
Really?
Or at least old people friendly. I guess like I'm 35. I thought I'd be able to get it pretty quick, but it's not user-friendly. It really isn't. And then it was funny because my mother-in-law pulled me to the side and like played this like news clip for me, how like the government asked no government officials or like anybody that works for the government. What do you call that word? Government people?
An elected official?
Or just anybody that works for the government.
Okay.
And not even elected.
A government employee?
Employee, I guess.
Okay.
I just, they're not allowed to use TikTok because it's actually a Chinese app that it comes from China.
Really?
And so they're like, do not
in case
use
they
TikTok.
hack.
Yeah.
They could hack into their email.
Which is nuts.
Oh.
She like played me this whole clip. And
that's so funny.
Okay. But no, TikTok is taking over the world.
Yeah.
He did say in this little news clip that it was the most downloaded app in 2019. So over Instagram and everything.
The aging app? The face aging app?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
You would be surprised what's on TikTok. It's not just dances. There's like little like skits or challenges, but then there's also just like random things like you just record yourself, like a clip of yourself doing stuff. So I don't really kind of fully understand the intention of it, but people are obsessed.
Interesting.
Like, there's this one girl that does like these dances. My niece was telling me, and she has like 40 million followers, and she just does these dances, and she looks like she's
20,
and I don't even know. But then the thing is, I don't know if there's like an influencer status with it or a money opportunity with it.
They'll just have the shirt. They'll be wearing their brand.
Yeah, right.
Like, I guess. Just like ads all over.
Yeah,
their
you're
stuff.
right. I don't know.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
nuts.
that's crazy.
But like, it's just the thing to do. Everyone's bored, and it's something to do, and you put something on TikTok.
So, how do you feel like? Do you feel like you've been more engaged on social media or less engaged since quarantine?
Actually, less.
Yeah, me too.
I feel myself being like, closed off to the world.
Yeah,
because I'm closed off. Like I'm closing myself off,
yeah.
Which I don't want to do that. And I don't want to be like a hermit because like we need each other right now. Like my friends need me. Like I should be checking with my sisters. I loved how Marco Polo, we talked about that in the last episode. It like literally came up. Did you see that little blurb? It says, check in with 3 friends today. Make sure they're doing well. And there's like a wellness check with this. Like we all have to stay healthy, and just there's a lot of mental illness or depression and like fear that can come with this. So we do need to stay connected. But I do find myself kind of being not an introvert. Is it an introvert?
Introvert, yeah.
Kind of introverting a little bit and taking in.
Yeah, and
which is not like me.
I'm finding myself just getting overwhelmed with like the COVID.
Yeah.
Like I hear it on the news. I'm hearing it like everywhere. I just like don't want to see it on social either.
Well,
like,
Sarah's really good about watching the news. She stays up to date. I just have stopped watching the news. And I know that's so ignorant and like
no,
stupid.
It's probably good for you.
But like I just feel like I'm just taking it one day at a time, what's going on with me and my family, being safe and smart with us. And I know, and I get the headlines, and my husband does listen to a fair amount of it. So it like does make its way into home.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it's just so much to process and swallow that I'm just like, okay, I just know the world's ending. Let's just like, I don't need to like see it every day on the TV.
Jesus is coming.
Yeah, Jesus is coming, guys. Prepare the earthquakes, the plague, all the things.
Oh my gosh.
It's happening. The earthquakes.
Lord bless us. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, let's talk about what else to do with quarantine. Like I said, we don't have any plans here. Let's talk about our marriage.
Yeah, we were
talking about relationships.
Yeah, we were going to say with the big question, the hot and heavy question. How is your sex life during quarantine? Would you say better or worse?
Thumbs up or thumbs down? I would say week 1 of quarantine, thumbs down.
Okay, yeah.
This week of quarantine, thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, I think a lot of it has to do with we're kind of finding our groove.
Yeah.
And like how we're handling our house. Our kids have chilled out a little bit.
Right.
They're not as like manic crazy, like what's going on?
Well, it's almost like your new normal. Like we're going into a month of this. Like it's like, we know what's going on.
And then actually it's kind of like nice. I feel like we can hang out and like connect at night and stay up kind of later than we used to, and like sleep in a little bit later than we used to.
It's so nice.
And like all of the things. So no, it's been good. It's been really good. I don't know. It's been good.
Good.
What about you?
Yeah, I would say about the same.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like it's hurt us in any ways, but I definitely don't think it's like, oh my gosh, what a turn on. Stuff our face with Cheetos. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Thai food.
Yeah.
The noodles.
Yeah, the noodles were just like, just wild. No, but I will say I saw a funny meme the other day. Like there was like something like,
all the babies who are going to be born.
Well, it's so true.
Like
right?
baby boomers.
Oh,
no, I'm not
baby
kidding.
Boomers, the babies of Corona.
Baby boomers were a result of World War II.
When they all came home from war, right? Yeah.
And everybody was like excited and happy.
Yeah.
Guys, we're all quarantined with our people. There's like nothing else to do.
Isn't that just so crazy? It's so many elements of like history, the future, everything.
Gosh.
It's nuts.
Crazy.
That is so true. No, I saw a meme. It was like can your man, what was it? Like hunt, fish, and build fire. Now it's really making you question your boyfriend in skinny jeans or something. And I just like had to laugh. I was like, because that is so George. And he doesn't wear skinny jeans.
No, he doesn't.
No, but I was
he's
like,
not a wilderness
I know,
man.
but I was like, okay, George, if it came down to things, he could like provide and we could like,
totally.
Do this. If it really got crazy, we could live off the land and we could make it.
Yeah,
and
you could.
We could
totally.
find a mountain and set up a, house not house, set up, shelter and whatnot.
Oh my gosh.
So I thought it was just funny. So there's ways that like he does like seriously like step in and really just, and it's very attractive and I'm very grateful for it and I love him for it. George and I are two that like, I don't think we could spend too much time together.
I know.
Believe it or not.
No, you talk all day long.
I just
you
like I actually wish he could be on working from home because I'm like I wish he was around. Like I feel like I just never. Yeah. I am always with George and my husband. I feel like I'm always wanting more.
Yeah.
Like I never just get enough time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's weird, and I'm grateful for that. I mean, I'd rather feel that way than like get out of here. I'm over it.
No, totally.
So I just never feel like I have enough time with him. So if he was on like work from home status, like I would be kind of excited.
I know.
But I know that's an adjustment.
I will say I've been more attracted to my husband. Yeah. Because he's been able to grow out his facial hair.
I know. I loved it.
And
the quarantine beard. He looks good in it.
It like fits him so well. And just all the stuff he's been like in his, I found him very attractive the past couple days.
That's
and
so
like
good.
seeing him like do things with the kids and like
the
all
father
the stuff
role all the time and just hands on.
It's funny the things that I've kind of caught myself like, or literally it's just that life has slowed down to a point that like when we're on our daily walk, like I notice how cute his butt is in his shorts. Oh, yeah. Whereas like literally I never would take the time to seriously do that. I'm serious.
Right.
I would never take the time to look at my husband's butt.
Right.
But like, I was like, oh, you have such a cute butt. Like yesterday.
That's so cute.
No, I'm serious. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always in my head about something, but it's like, what is there to do now? Like, come on. You know?
No, it is so good to just slow down. Oh,
but
totally.
No, it's been good.
Slowing down.
But it is so true. I am so, I don't know. And I've said this before on a previous episode. I am beyond grateful that I'm not pregnant right now and that I don't have little bitty babies.
Or like a baby. Yeah. Having a baby at home.
I just feel for all the little moms out there who have the little ones.
Yeah.
Because, oh my gosh, like I said, like just going to Target on those days with your baby, just getting out to a store was just like so needed.
Refreshing. Yeah.
You know? Oh my gosh.
But it's funny. My sister-in-law said to me the other day, she has a 14, 16, and 17-year-old about. And she was saying teenagers are really hard during the quarantine because like they're not the ones to jump up and say, let's go on a hike. Like, you know, mom's like, hey, let's go outside. Let's go on a hike or let's go on a walk. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And they're just like, they don't care to do that. And they want to sit in an Xbox or TV. And, you know, little kids are more eager to get up and go out.
They want your attention.
They want your attention. Yeah, they're ready. And so fortunately, moms with littles think of that because I was like, oh, you're so right. Because it's not like, hey, let's get up and go to a basketball game. Hey, let's get up and go grab dinner. Those things aren't options right now. Right. So it's like, hey, you want to go on a bike ride with me? No, you know, just teenage mentality. They're sleeping until 10:30 and then they just being bums and stuff. So that could be a struggle too, to like juggle the teenagers and then to have to be like, and now to have to manage their schooling. I know. That would be tough. Like, hey, get online. You got to, you know, high school's no joke. And that's when it does matter. So it's like having to manage that would be a lot.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we were not going to talk COVID.
I know. Well, we were just
How did we end up talking about it the whole time?
But that's the thing. That's what life is right now. You guys, it's funny. I keep saying I'm so sick of talking about it. I really am.
Sick of it.
So sick of talking about it. But I mean, we haven't talked with you about it, and this is just a little peek into what's been going on.
I swear on everything. Our next episode, we are not mentioning it.
Yeah, we need something really fun and different.
We are not mentioning it next episode. I'm so over it. No, I don't even want to talk, think anything about it anymore.
It's so suffocating. Like
I want to break up with you, COVID. I'm done.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do our hits and misses.
Yeah, and I don't
even know what they are.
Yeah, we didn't even like guys, we didn't even plan them out. What should be my hit? Let's do
Well, you never know what your hit and miss.
I'll wait. I'll do my hit just even.
Okay, what's your hit?
Potted my flowers in the front yard.
And what flowers did you do?
I did that. I don't know how you say it. Germaines?
Geraniums?
How do you spell that?
Germaines.
Wait, how do you spell that? Oh my gosh, seriously.
I have no idea. I read geraniums are like a pretty leafy flower. No, I don't know.
What does it start with?
G?
Okay, then probably that.
Yeah.
We'd say it again?
Geranium?
Geranium. Yeah, it's probably that.
Or Germaines.
Germaine. Down over on the street, Germaine. No, you guys, sorry.
It might be one of the top 5 most known flowers on the planet.
Yeah, it is probably because my friend was like, "Get this one," and I just liked the colors, so I was like, "Okay, I'll get that one."
I have them in my house right now too, in my pots.
Do you?
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, they are beautiful, and hers are like booming. So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get those."
Mine are like super full and pretty. I got like a corally color.
Oh, I did too. I got the coral. I got coral, pink, and white.
Yeah.
And I just was like so glad. I have this thing. I'm kind of going with like a terracotta look at my house, like trying to throw in some terracotta color. I love that pottery color.
Yeah.
And so I got these like terracotta pots.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty. Okay. Well, my hit is I was going to post about it last night, but I decided you all didn't need to see my bubble bath. Or no, it was 2 nights ago.
Oh, yeah. You took a bath.
I've been doing a lot of self-care, you guys, at night. I did a bubble bath 2 nights ago.
Good.
Where I never do bath bombs ever. I just don't do it.
You were talking about this.
I usually don't like them. Sometimes they make me itch and like, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan. Yeah. But I was given a Lush bath bomb by a friend like years ago, and I finally used it, and it was like a religious experience. It smelled so good. Well, it was like a rosy smell, and I don't even like rose, but it was like delicious.
Lush is good.
Lush is so good. And this is not an ad. Then I did this like scrub, like whatever thing. It was incredible. I shaved my legs. I soaked in my filth.
Good. Soaked in your filth.
You in the baths. You hate baths. But no, it was wonderful. I just loved it. I did a bath 2 nights ago, and then last night I did a hair mask.
Yeah, you said that too. Was it a good one?
And my hair just feels
Was it a good one?
Yeah, it was great. It was Olaplex.
Olaplex is good. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, it's a little weird. You put it on before you shampoo. I didn't know that. So like you put it on normal hair, and I slept in it, and then I woke up this morning, and it does feel like crazy different.
Yeah, my friend,
a really good
that
one.
Was weird. My stylist, my sister-in-law is my stylist. She uses that with coloring my hair blonde, and it really makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really liked it. So
ask your stylist about it if you have blonde
If
hair.
you guys haven't heard our self-care episode, you need to go listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I think we had like a fun week that week where we talked a lot about self-care.
A lot of ideas. Yeah.
And we all need to be doing that right now.
Oh my gosh. Well, just because, but you have such a long day, and like at night, again, there's just minimal satisfaction and just a show or food
some time for yourself.
But just having a bath, massage.
I know. Yeah. We've
massage
been doing
each other.
Lauren. My husband's very sweet with the massages. I'm like the worst with that. I can count on my hand the number of times I've massaged him.
I get George massages a lot.
You do?
But it's hard on a man because their muscles are so much bigger. Like my thumb, I'm just like trying to push.
I just don't do it.
I just don't think I'm like very good at it.
You elbow.
I have done that.
Yeah,
I have
that's
done
what they
the
do
elbow.
at the massage place.
Yeah, exactly. Because we had gotten like a reflexology. So then I was like, okay.
Yeah. And the other key to a massage is oil.
Yeah.
Like you just have to have like lotion, oil, something to like make it easier. Then it's just too much work.
Yes.
It's way too much work. But literally, I do not massage my husband. I feel really bad about that.
No.
But I get a massage.
Maybe a foot massage? Give him a foot massage?
Yeah.
George likes his foot massage.
Who doesn't?
Oh, I don't.
Really?
It's fine, but I'd way rather.
I'm like massaging myself right now. Do you see this action right here?
Shoulder massage. I'd rather
literally
have a
like
massage.
I got it going right now. I'm just like self-massaging. No,
that could sound really bad.
What? Shut up. Self-massaging. Shut up. We're not to that point yet, Lauren. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Do you have a miss?
Oh, what's my
one
miss?
of the many?
I know so many. I'm gonna think of a really specific one, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you have one?
No, not yet. I can tell you an almost miss.
Okay.
I'll tell you an almost miss that could have been really bad.
Yeah.
I got in my car today as I was getting ready to come here. And for some reason, I always put the garage door up before I get in the car. But for some reason, I didn't. I don't know why. So I got into my car with the garage door down, still down. The garage door still. I almost ran through the back of my garage.
But isn't it darker in your garage? Like, weren't you like aware?
The side door was open.
Okay.
So there was like,
light.
And I think that was half of it. Like I went and got a drink out of the fridge. I know there was like, I don't know what the deal was. It was so weird. And I cranked the car. I like fumbling around with my phone. I'm checking my phone and I like start to pull out and I caught the vision. I was like, oh my gosh. And I had to put the garage door up. And I was just like, that would be so me right now.
Yeah.
So me right now to like literally plow through my garage.
Gosh.
Can you even imagine?
No, I can't.
That's just crazy. So that was an almost miss, but it didn't actually happen.
Oh,
so. but it almost happened.
My miss, I think I'm going to say it's like it's a hit, but it's a miss. I'm painting my bathroom and I'm just still not done. We've just been like sidetracked.
It's not a miss.
No, but I just like want to punch it out and get it done. And I'm like, dang. I mean,
it's
I don't know.
Good. You're doing a great job.
Thanks. I have taken it upon myself to just like,
I know,
finish a few little like projects at our house, or just start some projects.
Or big projects.
I don't know.
You're like, a little bathroom project. You're like doing a lot. She's moving electrical.
Yeah, well,
come on.
Some knucklehead who put it in like off
crooked.
Off centered from the sink. So we just, thankfully my husband can do most of that and I can help in little ways, but we've got to punch it out and just get it done.
Okay. Well, that was a lame miss. We should have thought of a miss. Not your miss was lame.
It is a lame miss.
No, it's not. Mine
miss.
Was lame too.
No,
I need like a
miss
child miss.
I know.
I literally can't think of one right now.
My brain's not moving fast enough. It's late.
It's not that late. It's 8:59.
Is it?
It's only 8:59.
That feels like 2 a.m. these days.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, I've missed this. We are going to come with some really juicy topics.
Yeah.
Again, this episode was like super last minute.
And just a follow-up of what's these last 2 weeks have held. Because we haven't been on with you guys for
And I feel like we're
weeks.
just kind of in a funk all around.
Isn't the world?
The world's in a funk. I'm in a funk. You're in a funk. We're in a funk.
It's a funky time.
Ugh.
And did we already talk about being social distant at the beginning? Did we talk about this?
Kind of. I don't know.
We didn't want to bother anybody by, recording. But then we just feel like we all kind of need it. So here we are.
I need it. It's true. Maybe next week I'll talk about my panic attacks.
Yeah. Sarah's been a little anxious.
You guys, my anxiety is just like off the record right now. But maybe we should have a mental health episode.
Yeah. Well,
maybe people would appreciate it.
That is not juicy. That's not fun.
You don't think talking candidly about it is?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's definitely needed and it's good.
No.
We just need to think of.
You want to talk sex?
No,
Lauren wants to talk.
Yeah. You just put it on me. There you go, Dixie. You guys, and if you are watching our IGTV really fast, this is not our actual studio.
No,
yet.
It's not. Yeah.
This is like the lobby to our studio.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of our previous setup. We were so excited because we did have Tweak It, AZ girls helping us.
And then the world got shut down.
Literally, it was like days leading up and we were like punching out. We was like, okay, hurry, go to Home Goods. And she goes the next day to get the chairs we wanted. Closed. And Home Goods was closed.
Done.
And it was like, dang it.
Yeah.
So we're just we're like on a hold. Yeah.
The whole world is on hold.
Yeah. We're on hold. Our studio's on hold for a few more weeks till we can get it decorated. Yeah. But this is a great space. And Sarah did this and it looks awesome. But what do you, What?
No, nothing.
Just close up with your thought. What?
No, I was going to say about the Instagram thing. Do you think we should start doing that midweek, talking, doing the check-in?
When I was on IGTV chat. And so we might do an IGTV chat.
Yeah.
Just kind of something to see each other during the week
and
catch up with anyone that wants to follow along. So we'll see. Yeah. We're just trying to get some more ways to reach you all.
Tell us some topics. Our brains are fried and we're kind of brain dead right now, but submit some topics that you want us to talk about. And then we just need to we're going to come with some good stuff.
Yeah. And if you didn't catch last week's in-laws episode.
Oh, it was so good.
It was a fun one.
I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything.
Yeah, I thought it was good. So I think if you did that was kind of when the crazy hit. So maybe you kind of missed it, but you should check it out. It's a good distraction.
Oh, we didn't talk about the Kennedys, Lauren.
The what?
The Kennedys.
Oh, no, that's fine. I've got to read more up on it.
Yeah, okay.
Another Kennedy has died today. Conspiracy.
Maybe
we go into conspiracy. Well, actually, COVID-19 could be a conspiracy, guys.
I could go deep into
the conspiracy of COVID-19.
Do you want me to go down that well? Because I can do that. I mean, I've been hearing both sides of it.
People, tell us what you want. If you want Sarah's conspiracy theories on Corona 2020, please let us know.
Oh, why is it COVID-19 and not COVID-20?
I don't know. I thought the 19s had something to do with maybe antibodies or something inside.
I've never thought about that.
Oh, you thought it had to do with the year?
Kind of?
Oh, no. I always figured it was some medical term. Why is it COVID-19 and Corona? Why?
Well, Corona is the name of like the type of virus it is. It's like a general term.
Okay.
It's like influenza, but there's all kinds of different influenzas. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Coronavirus is like the type of virus.
COVID-19
and then
COVID is the strand,
the name of
the specific strand of
the
it.
one we're dealing with right now. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna look that up.
I just assumed 19 had to do with like something internally, like the amount
I
of.
just had another idea of what we need to talk about.
Okay, all
we're
right,
going to sign this one off.
We're done.
Okay, we love you all. This is it. We're going to be posting this one on Monday, and then we'll come back the following week.
Yeah.
Holy
Thanks,
crap.
guys.
This was Wheels Off.
This was Wheels Off.
This was Wheels Off. Your hair is a little bit crazy right now. Oh.
That's why I had a hat on today, guys. You saw me? All right. Good night, guys.
Love you. Bye.